Sing it.
Sound off. Robert.
Jacob,
Todd.
Connor,
Sam. Jake.
Hi, we are the Chattahoochee Robogeeks 1.0 of Forsyth County. Hit it, boys! Pets to people, keep your pets safer!
I'm so glad that no one was hurt in the hurricane.
I know, Dad, but everything was destroyed.
We have nowhere to go. What are we going to do? We are going to a shelter that the Red Cross has set up.
I know. But what about our pets? No volunteer help.
Yeah, the shelter will not allow pets. I don't know.
That's where we come in. We are pets to people, and we have solutions for the dilemma of your pets.
You do?
Yes, we have set up a national registry to help aid in natural disasters like this.
Oh, I heard you guys. Your commercial stated if you aren't always prepared, you are never prepared. That includes your pets. That's why we're up to date with our pets and shots.
Awesome! You guys are halfway there!
So what is your solution?
While looking at a community in North Georgia, we wanted them to find a solution for those families with pets after a natural disaster.
Like us?
So we consulted with 3 experts. Crisis manager of Archibald Memorial Hospital, Chuck Winchester. He's the one that told us that if you aren't always prepared, you are never prepared.
Then we met with GEMA, Georgia's Emergency Management Agency. Chris Grimes, one day told us about VAWA, that is the Special Needs Department after a natural disaster. He also taught us about tornadoes and gave us many websites to do our research. After meeting with Chris, we contacted Jane Sargel at VOA. She felt there was a huge need for an agency that can help with families with pets after a hurricane tornado.
So we organized a national registry that will connect families in need with families in a nearby city that will be willing to help foster their pets until they are back on their feet.
You mean we give up our pets?
No, you just allow someone else to look after them while you and your family are getting back on their feet.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. I have many questions.
Like what?
He said a nearby city.
Yes, we have researched and found that the best solution is to have pet be relocated in a nearby city so that their lives get back to normal and they don't have the stress of the rebuilding of their home. Change is always hard on a pet, but made less when in a common place.
That sounds expensive and hard to organize.
Well, as most nonprofits, we rely on donations. We have contacted a local mobile vet. Dr. Rob is the one that is the expert that helped instruct us how to get organized. We realized that this could be expensive, but as all charities, we could organize a 5K run as well as find sponsors to look for donations.
I'm glad that we have our pets records, but what happens when the family doesn't?
That is where Dr. Rob, the mobile vet, comes into play. He's a one-of-kind income in Georgia, but he's willing to travel throughout North Georgia.
Well, thank you. Your national registry of foster pets, pets to people, is awesome. It solves the problem of keeping your pets safe after a tornado.
To summarize, our natural disaster, tornadoes.
Our community, North Georgia. We chose North Georgia because when we met with Chris Grimes, he told us that Tornado Alley was changing and North Georgia was now included in the area.
Our solution was to set up a national registry that would help families with their pets while they were getting back on their feet after a natural disaster.
We found there's many organizations that reunite families with their pets, but none would help care for the pets while the family is rebuilding.
We would use social media like Facebook and Twitter, as well as the internet, to advertise our national registry and get people to sign up for short-term fostering.
Janie Stargold at Valor was so excited about our solution that she has asked one of our parents to consider making it a reality.
You will find in our folder a list of articles and experts that we have contacted, as well as the experts we showed our solutions to.
Pets to people keeps your pets safer. Yeah!
Question? How did you come up with this idea?
Because most of us have pets, and we don't want our pets to get hurt in a tornado. It'd be
loved one is very hard on you. So we thought, well, you're going to take care of your family, but you're not going to be able to take care of your pets because you have to pack the food bowl, the water, all this stuff. And so we thought, why don't we make a national registry for pets after a tornado?
Who helped you with this project?
One of the coach that helped us out the most, we basically had like a robot coach and an in the middle coach that kind of went in between and calmed us down and taught and disciplined us. And then we had a presentation coach.
How did they help you?
They helped us create our skit. They helped us make these, and they got us in contact with Gima and Chris Winchester over here. So we were able to have more research on our topic.
Also, Dr. Rob came over to our school and he told us a lot about how pets and about the microchipping and the shots that your pet has to take or you have to send them also.
You're saying since you have a mobile vet that's already agreed to be part of the charity or the nonprofit, that even if you don't have the shots ahead of time, you can get them before they go to foster. It's still be okay. So this isn't necessarily something I have to do before the tornado. If a tornado comes through and I'm not prepared, I can sign up for it afterwards and still be able to do it.
If they would go through like on a van or something that would haul the pets around, and it would go around see if people need their pets taken care of, and they would like borrow your pet, and they would take care of your pet while you're getting back on your feet.
So it's a national organization and you're going to keep a database? Like how would you update that with my pet that, I just got a new pet?
You would have to go online and sign your pet up for the fostering. You would put all the specifications like its weight, its height, what breed it is, what kind of food it likes and stuff like that so that the foster knows what to do with it.
So this would be something that you would probably do that part before the natural disaster?
Yes, but it would be okay if after natural disaster we would set up something like a tent near where it happened, and if you weren't signed up, you could bring your pet in and it would take it.
Are there fosters set up ahead of time? Like you already know who in this area is available to foster, and you check them out, make sure that they're not crazy people and all that.
Yes, we do a background check, make sure they're not criminals, someone who's just looking for a way to